This is a journey.
Shut up and sit down.
Are you recording?
All systems are go. Hello. Hit me.
This is a test.
It's serious. It's a dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let the rhythm take you.
Immerse yourself and enjoy Irrelevant Platitudes with Pete and Trish.
Happy Friday. Welcome to episode 0.5 of Irrelevant Platitudes. We are your hosts, Peter Bonnici and...
Patricia Bove, bringing you irrelevant commentary on all pop culture. And speaking of which...
That was good. Did you not like the little episode thing in
Yeah, I
there?
did
It
like
just
that.
came to me
Yeah.
and I felt it.
I love it.
It was very good.
Vibing.
So now we just roll into what would be our show notes, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I guess we've got fucking 3 people out of nowhere. That's
Hey
random as
people,
fuck.
how you
Hello,
going?
human beings. You caught the actual intro that seemed to stick, which was...
Thanks for coming.
but how's your week, man?
Yeah, been really good. Been busy with Australia Day.
Okay.
Did you take
so
Monday off?
I didn't. I worked
That's right.
like a pleb through Monday.
Those
But
plebitudes.
what we were talking about before we went live, we were kidding, we were live the whole time, was you asked me how I felt about the day.
Australia Day.
Yeah.
Do we want to move Australia Day?
Yeah, so I guess to everyone not from Australia that's listening, there's a huge debate about the day, and I'm going to butcher the reasons as to why they're upset, but long story short, I guess they're super upset because that was the day they were colonized. It makes them feel super uncomfortable, which I get. And I guess kind of shows my hand a little bit. Hello, Zaps 47.
DJ.
Is that CJ?
Yeah.
Oh, Trish was like sad that you weren't here before,
I was.
and apparently you unfollowed her.
Yeah, what's
which
that
is
about?
A bit rough, but
Come on, man.
we'll have to stay on topic when we have chat though, as well.
Correct.
Because then when I cut the audio and stuff, cunts are going to be like, "What are they talking about?"
Very true story. Can you maybe put this Spotify just a little?
Yes, you definitely put it. All right, so yeah, I guess that's Adam.
Adam.
And don't read anything Adam says because it's going to be super off topic and really confusing.
I
and it
can't
will throw
actually see
you.
that far.
I'm glad you can't read it because it's going to be toxic.
Good.
Um,
Can our millions of viewers see these comments?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
a
people
global
can-
chat. Adam will be fine. But I guess yeah. So I don't look.
Okay.
I don't mind the day if it makes them uncomfortable. Fucking move it.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Because like if I fart in a room and that shit makes people feel really uncomfortable, I'm not gonna do that again.
Yeah.
That's basically how I try and live my life.
Well, change it. But if they change the day to May 8th, May, what's happened?
Oh. Tim did some shit. Oh, he said, thanks for subscribing, Tim. I don't have alerts turned on because of the podcast. But that's going to be a cunt to edit out. So thank you so much, you fucking asshole. No, thank
No,
you.
that's good. Thanks. I don't
appreciate
know
it.
what it means, but cheers, mate.
That just means I get some dollary dues.
Okay. Is this not a we thing?
Some dollary dues go into the fund
No,
to
I'm
buy
fine,
a
I'm
proper
joking.
splitter.
It's fine.
Um,
yeah,
so-
okay. I think they should change it to May 8th, but then would they still give us the Australia Day long weekend off? Like, will this still be Australia Day, but will it still be a public holiday? Like, what if they make it Australia Day for the right reasons or the different other
Yeah.
reasons, new reasons?
they want them to change the day. Definitely.
So then what happens to the 26th of January? Is it just
It's some irrelevant bullshit, which is good for this podcast. It's an irrelevant platitude.
Okay, yeah.
The day was like when they planted some flag or some shit. I should Google what it is and probably have an idea, but it's not when they actually landed.
Right.
It's something else. And I think that's why it irks them a bit too.
Huh.
At the end of the day, I don't understand why cunts are so like I had the conversation with someone and they were like, well, what about people that get their fucking citizenship on that day? I'm like, dude, most of them are migrants that have been oppressed. Like, they'll understand that a minority feels shit. And if this day fucks them up, I think, yeah, migrants are minorities, so they understand. They won't be impacted. It's just the ignorant whiteys that want to have a barbecue. You can do that on any day, man.
I was going to say you can have a barbecue on any day, and
Yeah.
there's
And
always...
as a wog, do you feel 100% comfortable on Australia Day? I don't.
Don't you?
Personally, no.
Really?
I feel, yeah, I legitimately, there have been some cases where you just, Do you feel like the racism kind of comes up a bit on Australia Day? It gets a bit rednecky. You don't feel that?
I've never experienced anything like that.
Yeah. What about those Cronulla riots? I heard there was a big issue between race and Australia Day.
Well,
there.
see, I live in a place called Melbourne. We
Yeah.
don't have Cronulla riots.
I guess what I'm saying
No,
is
no, I get you.
I feel like the country still has a lot of issues with racism
Yes.
still. And a lot of people don't want to admit that, and it makes people feel uncomfortable.
100%. I think I just don't get offended by that. Like, if you call me a wog, you call me a wog. I don't care. I was born here.
It's the tone, though. There are people that can
Yeah.
use the N-word in the right way
Yeah.
and then the N-word in the wrong way.
Yeah.
But you can't use that at all, aka slavery. But, like,
What's
I think a lot of whiteys get super cash with the word wog, and it's kind of something you still can't use.
Yeah. Some people do use it in a way that it's like, but I don't get offended because it is what it is. And then people who are trying to get me angry and get me worked up, I just ignore
Yeah.
it. So I get they're trying to do that or
Yeah.
what have you, but I just ignore it because you're irrelevant to me. You're a human
Yeah.
that makes no significant impact in my life.
Yeah.
You are irrelevant. So salad biscuits. No, thank you. That's why I don't bother engaging with people like that. But I understand what you come.
Yeah. No, it's going to happen, though. And there's going to be that. So I guess it's only magnified by a minority that had everything stripped from them. And they've had a fucking rough go, man. Like, if you get displaced as, like, a community, like, we're lucky, like, our families came here to work and stuff. But if you're here, or if you're anywhere, like a lot of the Arabs in Israel and stuff, and you get displaced, it's fucking brutal. Like, it's hard to come back and have some sort of stability in your life and have, I suppose, a decent shot at it. And the fact that they feel uncomfortable is nothing in comparison to, like, the issues that they have in the remote communities and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, I reckon a lot of the remote communities probably don't give a fuck because they have that many issues anyway. But it's like, why make this something that divides people when really, you'll get another day to get drunk and abuse your girlfriend? Like, just be fine with it. Because it doesn't really impact you that much, does it?
Did you know that the most days, the highest day that police are called to domestic violence are on Friday night footy away games?
That's amazing.
That's a crazy stat.
Well, I wonder what demographic attends that event and gets drunk.
Speaking of, was that not the smoothest segue you've ever heard?
Okay, so I guess, we can do... So do you want to do what we're drinking in our week?
What we're drinking?
Yeah. Do you want to do that there? We should probably do that at the start.
What do you mean?
Because you're going to have to cover the beverages because that's fun. Even though some of us aren't drinking.
Can we read what Zap said?
Well, CJ hasn't heard of Australia Day, for one. So we'll educate you, bro. It's not even really when Australia was founded. They picked a weird day. I have to Google the day. I don't really want to Google the day. I don't really care. But there's a big drama about people's rights and the day making people feel fucked. And then a bunch of people don't want to change it. A bunch of people want to change it. I think more don't want to change it than do. Which I think says a bit more. Something that we could probably discuss in 10 minutes.
And the reason why we want to make it May 8 is because it's mate.
Is mate.
Day. Mate.
All right, so I think I'm going to drink the Ballistic Beer Co. Hawaiian Haze Pale Ale first.
Excellent. That sounds great, Peter.
I don't think it's an Australian, but...
Oh.
Irish crickets for anyone that listens to the Entourage podcast. That actually smells delightful.
You should have
give that a whiff.
Oh, that
Doesn't it? Sorry, it's
that's
just
right.
water.
That's right. You should have opened and went. Psst, I love you.
So apparently, it's a thing where when you open a can, they call it Irish crickets
Why?
because Irish people are drunks. Get it?
No. Irish.
When you open a can, it sounds like crickets.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, you don't drink much, but it does. Don't ruin this. It's
Yeah. No, I get it. Crickets. Irish crickets.
Oh, you don't know what wog means. There you go.
Where was CJ
And
from?
Adam's actually chipping in with some useful advice.
Oh, thanks, Adam.
A lot of people are saying that the day is associated with genocide. That's a big part of it. Thanks, man.
Oh,
Way
look
to
at this.
assist the point.
Who knew this was going to be an educational episode?
That's gonna basically go into no news.
Correct.
So that would have been the news.
Yep.
And then my brewski.
Yeah,
Fucking
brewski.
amazing. I'm gonna get more. My cousin drank them all when I bought them. You don't like beer, you're not gonna like that.
Okay.
It's like saying you don't like coffee, so you have like a
I like
fucking
VB
honey
only.
latte or some shit. Wait, do you actually drink VB?
I don't drink it, but I like it. I think it's great. I got drunk
Why?
on it. When
VB.
I should say when.
Why?
Probably bad. I got drunk on it when I was little.
Oh.
My nonno
Okay,
used to take care of us, or take
Yeah.
care of me, but he used to give me some, because we're wogs, and that's what we did.
CJ's like, I looked up what wog means, and I know now. Wog is it's like Dago. It's not coconut water. It's not COVID safe, Tim. Okay, so let's go into almost.
Yeah, so I've got a good
I
song.
want our jingles.
Yeah,
and shit.
mate, I've
Like
got a
the
good one for this one too, because there's actually a
famous.
song going to almost fame.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's by
Um,
can't remember who it's from. Anyway, I'll make jingle
Is
jingles.
this that Fitify shit, right?
So Fitify, why don't you explain to the viewers what
So,
Fitify is?
team, catch this shit. I was on the gram yesterday, and just googling it real quick.
You know, the
so
ad
if-
popped up for me as well.
Did it really? You know why? Probably because I sent you it.
Or maybe because I was on dating apps, but I deleted them all.
Okay. Wonder if I can get the ad up. These pieces of shit.
Not gonna have it.
Oh, dude, it is narcissism incarnate.
I.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's explain to.
I want the intro. We need it.
You're not gonna find. Look, it's
You
still
carry it
all
while I quickly Google it.
promotion. It's still all promotional. Fitify is a dating app for what they call healthy dating. So for anyone who dates,
Fucking
Fit
Hashi
date,
knows,
yeah.
bro.
are you on it, Hashi?
I saw it and I was ready straight away. And I
Mate,
have-
I've called myself He Lives. It's
Can't
not gonna
find
come
it.
up.
I should have saved it, eh? That's a rookie podcast mistake.
How are you gonna save an ad?
I can screen rip it.
Of course. Well,
But you know, look, I'll show everyone that's nice enough to watch the podcast on YouTube and or Twitch VOD. Gonna go PC. Did I totally cut you off? I did, didn't I?
me.
Me cut you off.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's a Fitify app.
The dating app for active people. Hashtag healthy dating.
It's-
Hashtag healthy relationships. Are you? And it's
Australian.
Australian.
Yeah, I just read that. Australian made and owned. But also, how can they explain to me how this organically happened with 10.4 thousand followers and all their 43 posts
So they bought them
are?
because you can buy them.
Yeah, I know that. Why is it?
Yeah.
Why is the noise?
The blinking. Fucking calm down, mate. All right. That would be Discord, and I'll close it. It's closed. Like,
Yeah, this is a great
look
app.
at this shit, dude.
Look,
Oh my god, I found a place to find all my tattooed gym boys.
I fell in love because she lives, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Here's this completely non-biased fake account.
By
Cheese
Shiz.
2121. This app is exactly what the other apps have been missing.
Yeah.
I've actually been able to meet people that are just like me, love fitness. I've made some new friends and a great way to tee up a workout sesh. I could not think of anything worse than going to the gym with a 60 kilo girl and being like, hey, we'll talk, but I'm just going to go sweat and like, you'll see how unfit I am.
I was going to say I couldn't think of anything worse than going to the gym.
Full stop.
Full stop. But I really, really, I know I deleted all the dating apps, but I really want to join this
I
one
think you need to, no mean, join this
with...
and just bullshit that you train and see what happens.
No. I want to join this with photos of me sitting on the couch eating salt and vinegar chips.
Yep. Well, that's Adam subscribing. Thank you,
Thanks,
bro.
Adam. This is, you know the Love Island? Remember Love Island? This is a soundtrack that they use on Love Island. You know the TV show Love
Yeah, I
Island?
do. I love Love Island. Love Island is boss.
So I want to join with photos of me being
Yep.
lazy and see what happens.
Can you do two?
Not.
Can you do one?
Oh.
Like I feel like the fake serious one would be better. We could do some photoshops too.
Can I do these? Huh?
We get, oh man, we'll talk to Amy and stuff and be like, can we have some of your photos? and then we'll just tone match you.
But isn't it funnier if you use me? Because then I can go on these dates.
Your face on her shit.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm saying
What's
my
wrong
girlfriend's shredded and it's amazing.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I got it. Yeah, got it.
No, but like, because that feeds into this, right?
Yeah, I will go on these
Imagine-
dates
And then
just
you
for
can
this.
do what happened to you to those gym kids.
I'm not
kidding.
like
Okay.
that. For those of you playing at home, I went on a really bad.
Yes, I guess we can flash that. Do you want to tell everyone playing at home what happened?
Well, I won't go into too many specifics, but I walked in, met someone for a drink, and her Instagram photos did not look like her. Her Instagram photos did not look like, it wasn't filtered, it was just old photos, really good angles, and she was wearing a muumuu.
A muumuu.
A muumuu.
Like an actual muumuu?
Like an
Or
actual
like
muumuu.
a-
Like my first thought was Homer Simpson work from home day.
That's amazing. Did she have a hat?
No.
I wish she had the hat.
Coloured hair though. She had coloured hair.
Play one out of the lesbian playbook.
And I don't know about you, but on first dates, you know, what's a general chit chat conversation every day? You're not going to really talk about, you know, communism.
Did she talk about communism?
No. But I'm just saying, you're not going to talk about.
So good.
You're not going to talk about hectic
So
stuff.
what are your
like
thoughts
that.
on Chairman Mao?
Oh, so it just ripped out like pretty much a 40-minute conversation about her family with drug and alcohol abuse
What?
issues, and then also
Was it drug and alcohol,
Oh,
or
why have one when you can have both?
like the fun drugs, or like heroin?
I'm pretty. Look, we didn't go into specifics.
You've got to ask the
I
right
couldn't
questions,
ask because
man.
all I could think about was if I
Her
keep
neck, her third neck.
if I keep pretending I have a headache, I can get it.
CJ, how do you not know what a muumuu is, bro? Are you kidding me?
Google Homer Simpson work from
I
home
know
day.
this motherfucker's gonna have
I
me on
meant him.
Google Watch every 2 seconds. No, I've got him covered because this will be good for the VOD. But
Okay.
muumuu, I can't believe you've never seen a muumuu before. And the first. All right. Let's cut to the PC.
Moo.
It's that, man.
A
thing.
large. It actually started in Hawaii. I actually asked Google about this last night.
Did you really? Oh my god, that's Trish's date voice.
Coloured hair.
There she is. Oh no, I found it. There she is.
Oh man.
Yeah, bro. Fuck yes, dude.
Stop. Can you
How
close
can you
it?
smile with that's bad? Okay, I'll stop.
All right. So
The Amy's mum's watching. Amy, I'm not a terrible human.
he's not. We know
I'm
he's
only,
not.
I'm only a slight.
No, you're not. And that's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah, so we had a great and I had a headache, and then I kind of did. So I wasn't actually lying. I did have a headache. I just exaggerated the extent and
Headache from a disgusting
severity
fucking
of
day.
it. I did enjoy my Midori though, because we all love Midori. Don't care.
You actually drank alcohol. You drank alcohol with a fat, pink-haired lesbian, and you won't have one on our fucking 0.5 episode podcast.
Well, you didn't offer me any of your.
I offered you the seltzers before we started,
Okay, I'll have a Selters.
and then has she subscribed? Thank you for all the subscriptions. You're killing me. It's gonna be such a slut to edit later.
Oh, you have to edit it. Just leave it.
Thank you though, because
Thanks,
if you're
guys.
listening to the audio and you're kind of into it and you don't know what Twitch is, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is that random?" Well, I'll leave it. We'll see what happens.
Leave it, and then, you know, I suppose. Well, you know what? The millions of followers that are watching.
Well, we've got 6. We're popping off right now, mate.
I know, mate. This is a.
Told you, book them and they will come.
What did we book?
That's a quote from Wayne's World. Don't. You've never seen Wayne's World? 1 or 2.
Was there two?
Yeah, they are. You'll fucking love them because it is actually your sense of humor.
Is it dumb?
Like, yeah, like in a nutshell, but like it's so good, man. I can't believe you've never seen Wayne's World.
Nah, I think you're
I need
old.
to
You're
start you a
old though,
list.
so that's why I don't know.
You're older than me.
about it. I've never seen it.
I'm just cultured, bitch, right?
Oh, call me a bitch, guys. So
And
this
it's a
is-
pop culture podcast, so if you don't know what the fuck Wayne's World is, we're in trouble.
I just watched Mary Poppins for the first time like a week ago.
That's bad.
No, have you seen the remake? Remake's alright, but I like
No.
the first one better.
I do not mind the girl they got to play her though. She's
Emily
in
Blunt is beautiful.
Is that her name?
Emily Blunt?
Wait, is that the singer?
No, Emily Blunt from Devil Wears Prada. The new Mary Poppins.
I know her from a show about comedians. What was it called?
Just type in Emily Blunt.
Yeah. It was on Amazon and it's actually really fucking good.
Emily Blunt. Comedians.
It's Blunt. Oh, I'm getting a headache from the beer.
It is. Yeah. She's funny.
Oh, that's not her in the show that I was thinking.
Yeah, she's funny.
Oh, she's married to. I did see her on the Office dude. What's his name? The guy. Fuck, I should know his name. I'm really good with names, and I'm not good with names right now.
Even I just watched an
It's,
interview.
Adam
with him.
said it's Jim from The Office, but he had that morning show that like popped.
I know
off.
who he is.
I'm turning the AC on because it's fucking hot.
I do know who he is, but I forget his name.
Camera starts to shake now. You know it's that.
John Krasinski.
Is it because it says it right
Yeah.
there? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I reckon he's Polish ads.
Yeah, he.
One of your. Oh no, Adam fucking said it at the same time.
Oh, but yeah.
Your guys' googling speeds are almost equal.
You mean it's almost 30-second delayed?
Well, I know he would have been bombed too because he's got the delay and he just sent that then, so he's fucking well ahead of you. Yeah,
Can he see into the future? Is that what's happening?
maybe.
He said a really cool story of. Anyway, he's got a really good interview of when he went to UK from America to UK to visit her, and
Yeah.
he goes, "I was at the screen to get your passport stamped." He said, and then they're like, "Oh, what are you here for?" And he's like, "See my wife." And they're like, "Who's your wife?" And then he said, "Why is your wife here?" "Oh, she's working." "What does she do?" "She's an actress." "Who is she? Do I know her?" And Emily Blunt is like the golden child of.
Is she?
They love her in the UK. In the UK, they love her. And then there's like Emily Blunt, and the guy behind the counter looked at him and went, "You're married to Emily Blunt."
He's a bit of a spunk.
He is a spunk, I think. Look at
He has
her,
good
second
taste in
picture.
suits.
She's
Look at that.
beautiful.
Look at his taste in suits, dude. Very good taste in suits.
She dresses him.
I don't think she does. Look at that fucking monstrosity. But you like flowery stuff, don't you? I feel like is that photoshopped?
Yeah, and
that's
that's
photoshopped.
and that's not her.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like if we had like a equal playing field of ability to dress, so not the fact that women tend to dress better than men, but if it was equal, right? And they would, I would say he dresses better than her. No, look,
She's pregnant.
doesn't matter. You can't look good. What are you saying about pregnant women? Trish?
I think she's beautiful.
Look at that. Is that latex?
Yeah, but maybe she got paid to wear that because it's sponsored.
I feel like she doesn't need money.
I think.
Oh, so he put her in that movie.
Yeah.
I see. So we've got to do that thing where we don't talk like we can just see it. And I totally fucking did that. We did that the whole segment because we were looking at what they were wearing. Rip everyone listening to the audio podcast.
Oh yeah.
If shit like this
right.
happens, there'll totally be VODs put up on YouTube and Twitch. So don't stress. There'll be other avenues to watch the pod. But irrespective of that, we will just be better and talk about what we can see. I basically just did a Google image search of the two of them. And I still think, Jim, what is that pink thing with like the waves?
Hey, so
Is that fashion forward, is it? To look like a fucking, what are those? Remember those spinny things when you were a kid?
no.
Like the wind chimes and they were like, and they would spin. That's that on her arms.
Listen, how about you leave Emily Blunt alone?
think
Because
she's boring.
you know, someone who wears orange shorts, I don't know.
That's right. Fashion forward. I'm in my house on a Friday night.
I thought I was in jail, but that's fine.
It's green in Australia. Get you.
Is it? How come?
I don't fucking know.
Well, what are the colours? Why are
There's
they
not
different?
a universal fucking
Jail
uniform
colour.
for
Why are they orange in America?
probably because they want to see them. We want to let them camouflage. So if they get out,
You can't see them in
we
the
want to give them a
trees.
fighting chance. You know, it's like here,
Be fair.
Kant's probably not in there for like ever. So you're like, he got out. It's alright.
So anyway, back to Fitify.
yeah, fit
So I think I should join and put lazy photos up of me and see what happens. But you want to do me on a good body?
No, I think you should do both. Oh my god.
What does this say?
This sounds like the most boring fucking bitch ever. Where are we going? I'm going with PC That's the button I got to hit.
So how about you read?
Cute date ideas. So we found a profile on Instagram, and this is so good. Is her name Michaela Jackson?
Dating expert.
Oh,
She's a dating expert.
Michaela Jackson. I wonder if she likes to eat ass.
I wonder if she is
The secret
single.
joke for all the Michael Jackson fans out there.
Stop it. How about you read it?
All right, I was letting you speak. Cute dating ideas that don't involve drinking. The expert for Fitify app shares dating ideas that don't involve booze. That to me is a bit weird. So they got a dating expert. Okay, that makes a bit weirded a bit odd. Weirded a bit odd? Worded a bit odd.
Hang on a second. Head to shedoesthis.com. What is that website for starters?
Did she just pimp her own website mid-thing? Oh, down the bottom. Oh, that was We're all too familiar with the typical nerves of a first date. Will they like me? What do I do if there's an awkward pause? Do chicks actually think this? Because I feel like the amount of dates I've been on where I've had to carry a fucking conversation, I feel like this bitch has no concept of a conversation.
Last night the conversation went from I helped my sister during COVID for 3 months, and as much as I wanted to stab her in the face, we got along well at the end of it. So people have different ideas of conversation.
Yeah, but I guess the question was like...
Oh, wasn't this?
No, I know you were. Was that like... If chicks legitimately feel like this, statistically speaking, I'm terrified.
So can I tell you about a dating fail that my friend went on? She wanted me to pay her $60 for this, but I said no. $60 for the story.
I'll clip this when we're done, and I'll tell you whether this is actually worth $60. Because I reckon... No, well, you go, and then I'll...
All right. So I was telling my friend about my dating experience last night. And then I said, have you ever had give me a story. What's one of yours? And she says, well, I wonder if she's watching. I sent her your link. Anyway.
You got 7. Yeah, we've probably got them all on here.
Well, if you're listening, I'm not giving you $60.
So you can say whatever the
fuck you want.
Yeah,
she actually probably doesn't know how to chat.
Well, we can, we'll even go to the chat and we'll get an accrued value of what they think this story's worth.
Oh, well, it's not my story, so that's fine. Anyway, so she goes on, she's talking to this chick, she meets her on a dating app. They get along really well. She says the banter in text is absolutely epic, on point, loving it. It's so good. And for a few weeks, they're talking, maybe less. They're talking. Then they eventually agree to meet for a drink. Go to a really cool rooftop bar. My friend gets there first. And then still throughout the day, they're still talking, like good banter in text. So then this chick arrives to the rooftop bar. My friend says, I see her walking towards me. She wears a nice dress with heels. And then she says, it's probably the first time she's ever worn heels because she couldn't walk in these heels. So she was, I don't know, looking like a newborn giraffe.
Yeah. Baby giraffe is what we call it as the boys.
Okay.
The baby giraffe.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Okay, lesbians, you'll catch up eventually.
Okay, give me time. And then she says, banter was amazing in text, so of course it's going to be great conversation. However, immediately follows up with scripted questions of, so do you have brothers and sisters?
Like, did she read them from a phone?
I don't think she read them. I think she just knew them. But do you have brothers and sisters? What do you do for fun on the weekend? And had all these scripted questions. She goes, so after an brutal hour and a half, I said, all right, let's go. And they left. But in text, she had warned my friend already that I don't kiss on the first date. And she's like, oh my God, thank God. Like, go. And
because she could sense the magnetism.
And the chick's like, oh, I parked quite far. And so my friend's like, well, I'll drive you to your car. Because then she would not get out of the car and she stayed there talking for ages. Because literally, as soon as she got out of the car, before the car door even closed, I had a, message after message after message on my phone going, this was an awkward date. Was this awkward? Oh my God, this was awkward. How was it? Was it okay for you? What happened? She goes, we spoke for a little bit. She goes, but then I had to just ghost her because I was receiving about 67,000 texts a day.
You want me to drop a bomb on your mate? So, A, that story's not worth $60.
Don't bag her because
B, no, I'm sure she's lovely and great, but that's not a $60 story.
She was joking.
What?
Bucks.
Yeah, I know, but thanks for ruining the. Oh, mate.
Listen.
The person that she went on a date
Yeah.
with probably has Asperger's, like a mild case, and is on the spectrum slightly.
We're all on the spectrum.
No, but I mean, like, I'm not even.
What did he say?
And she's like, "When did you find $10?"
Oh.
No, but like legitimately, so a thing
Probably.
that people with Asperger's do is they take cue cards on dates, and they don't wear heels often, and they don't know how to talk, so it seems very scripted. And I think your friend needs to watch Dating on the Spectrum on Netflix, and she'll want to cut herself because she'll know that the person that she went on a date with was on the spectrum, but very, very slightly. And yeah, they have like mad anxiety. Like, it's the anxiety that people feel when they go on dates, but they like telegraph it and they can't. I could show you some shit that would fuck you up with this one guy that's like there, and then like they actually stop and he walks away and has to collect himself at the bar because his anxiety is that bad.
Aww.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Love on the
for people
Spectrum.
yeah,
I'll get anxiety
it's actually a
watching
really
it.
good show. It's a really, really good show.
But
£5. CJ reckons £5. Yeah, boys.
guys, thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. Love it. Yeah.
But yeah, so that I reckon she was on the spectrum a little bit.
Makes sense.
Yeah, which is fucked up.
Cool
Was she
thing.
hot? Did you find out if she was hot?
I didn't even ask. I was just pissing myself laughing.
There's a thing about girls. I think that's very not a well. I don't know.
No,
Maybe that is a question.
I asked. Well, I don't really ask because
It didn't go anywhere.
yeah,
Hmm.
I have so it's fine.
But that's actually like that's kind of a fucking amazing story. Can you don't use her real name, I guess, but if
No,
we
I
could
asked her.
find out if she's on the spectrum, that would be an amazing pickup, and I think possibly making that story worth $100. If she went on a date with someone that had autism or Asperger's and had no fucking idea and was like, "This bitch is fucked. What's wrong with her? Why is she saying that? And she's fucking disabled."
Oh, don't. She can't even remember her name. She's like, she followed me on Instagram, but I can't even remember her name. You're mean.
Could you imagine
That's
that?
mean.
It is mean making fun of people with disabilities, Trish.
I didn't know I was
Definitely.
doing that.
I hope so.
Oh.
No,
Now
look, I
I
could be
feel
wrong.
bad.
I could be wrong, but if that's the thing where she had the cue cards and stuff, because they legitimately like they'll rehearse it and
That
stuff,
makes sense.
and like then and like a lot of the girls don't ever wear heels.
What about my friend who started talking to someone who works in the funeral industry?
Oh man,
Hey, I sent you a screenshot.
send me a screenshot.
I sent it to our Gmail.
You emailed it to us.
Oh, it's on this computer then.
No, that's all right.
Not this thing.
Oh, poo poo.
Sorry, I can look at it here.
No, but but then
Yeah.
it's fine.
She said that she's an embalmer.
Embalmer.
Yeah, that.
That's dude. She would know the maddest drug shit. It's
Mate.
almost as good as a pharmacist
But then she
or
asks
an
her.
anaesthetist. Hi, Julian, if you're watching. Everyone's favorite anaesthetist.
Oh, really? But then she says, "How did you get into that?" Because she was curious. And she says, "Honestly, I just wanted to do something with death, and I made a few calls and found out about embalming.
Can we? I wanted to do something with death.
So just started approaching funeral homes." That's what's happened.
This chick, fucking, I kind of want to meet her.
I love anatomy, science, and art, so it's basically a combination of those three.
I've got like a picture of Daria in my head right now.
I got a
Please tell me you know who Daria is.
Daria from
Yeah. The show Daria.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a picture of her.
Oh, the embalmer chick.
Yeah,
Fucking oath.
but I can't show it on here.
That's fine. I'll. I don't know how she was asking if she was hot at least for the last one. See, he asked the same questions. He gets me.
And look
Not
at
bad.
the picture though. There's like coffins in the background.
Whoa. Hey, mate's not bad.
She wears heels.
Yeah, but she doesn't have Asperger's.
Sorry,
man.
guys. Or maybe she does.
Do you reckon the death thing? The lady was, for everyone listening at home,
A great
She's blonde,
looking
curly
girl.
hair.
Normal.
super cute,
Yeah.
but likes to fucking
Play with dead people.
and just fill them with fluids. That's weird,
It is
man.
weird, isn't
Like,
it?
but- no.
Yeah, I can do it.
What's the weirdest job that you've ever like dated? Mine are all boring.
Yeah, mine are boring too. Probably not the weirdest, but probably the. Nah, it's not even weird. You just work for like a garbage company.
Oh, actually, there you go. I dated a chick that has OnlyFans.
Oh, that's not so bad.
That's completely fucked. Trish doesn't know what OnlyFans is.
I know what OnlyFans is, but it's not that bad.
Do you get the full spectrum of what OnlyFans is?
Yeah, but would
it's like it's worse than porn. That's the only way I can explain it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Not something I would do, but
so that was a pretty cringe job.
Other
than that, like,
but what about like
normal shit? Hairdressers, architects.
Yeah, what about if they were
nurses,
taxidermies?
I don't know, like that. A taxidermist.
What did I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you haven't dated a taxidermist.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Shut up.
Next up on shit that we haven't done. Oh, it might go to the moon next week.
Oh yeah, I hear it's good there. It's a cafe.
So it's funny, we went into Almost Famous and then went into our next segment, which is I Like You But You're Crazy, and that would be dating. But we can move into dating during COVID. How did you find dating during COVID? I thought it was fucking terrible, but amazing at the same time. It had its pros and cons.
I didn't really date. I dated at the start a little bit, but we weren't in full lockdown, so I was still okay. But it was hard to try and I was dating.
There was no lockdown for dating.
No, but it's
It got better the harder the lockdown got.
Well, okay, not for me because I like to get to know people.
Yeah, definitely.
No, but you couldn't go out. It wasn't normal. Like you couldn't go out for brunch, and like I was still at the brunch was still open, but you couldn't actually go and sit at a cafe anymore.
Yeah.
There wasn't that. It was just how many parks can you bloody go to, and then it just kind of got a bit.
Do you know through COVID, all 8 months of it, I didn't go to one park. It was all in my house.
Yes. Yeah, I hear you.
It was awesome.
This is why you dated someone with OnlyFans?
True. I actually didn't think about it
But
like that.
I don't know when that was, so I'm just...
She was...
You don't have to specify dates, Pete.
She was mid-pandemic, maybe?
Okay.
Was it mid?
I don't know. I'm not sure about dates, Pete.
Yeah. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, no, I couldn't date for that reason because I want to, like, go out with someone and go out and do stuff and do fun things and laugh and whatever. And then when you're at home and you're constrained, like, it just kind of makes it a bit tricky. Plus, maybe because that one ended, I was just like, nah, I don't really want to do this during COVID. And then I stopped until we started going out again. And I'm like, yeah, I can kind of go out again and do stuff and see people.
Like you wanted actual connection, which is good.
Not a bad thing.
It's just dead inside. That was for everyone playing at home. I guess the context to that would be that my relationship of 4.5 years ended on the second lockdown in Melbourne. So yeah, it was pretty good having your world end and then not being able to leave the house. It was fucking ace.
Yeah,
but
that's really good to help you get by and stay strong.
Definitely. Good. But I guess for hate sex, it was fantastic.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
All right, Hashi, keep it out of the chat. I think Amy's there. No, she knows I'm a fucking degenerate anyway. So I'm a lovable degenerate.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
See, there's a positive in everything.
So you didn't date during COVID? I feel like you had a couple.
No.
No?
No, I dated one at the start. And then, I don't know, you get to know someone after 3 months. They just...
Yeah.
No worries. That makes sense.
So this is one we're glazing over.
Yeah, we're glazing over that.
All right.
And then, probably spoke to a few people and then was just like, I cannot be bothered.
Yeah. Well, most people are shit, which I think is the key driving force behind dating being terrible. But
no offense to anyone listening if you're not shit. Because...
Well, if you're not shit, you...
Thanks, man. Thanks for joining.
Wait, no, if you're shit, you probably don't know.
Yeah.
So then they're not offended.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
So that's okay. But just so you know, if it's a repetitive thing, not them, it's you.
And maybe, if it is you, maybe just word of advice, then just text people and be honest.
I've got one for everyone playing from home.
Oh.
and the VODs.
And here you go.
Here you go. Our favourite, is it Fitify? Fitify, the dating app for fit fuckheads. Healthy dating starts from within.
Love
But if
heart.
you're superficial and a cunt, we've got an app purely dating around superficialism.
I think-
Superficialism? That's not a word.
It is now. We should
It
have
is
a
now.
quote of the episode.
Oh my god, these motherfuckers are posting like fucking inspirational shit. Do it. You know what we can do as a comparison? We'll take like a decent dating app like Bumble and see what they put on there.
All right, let's go to that in a second. Let's read this out for those playing at
Yeah.
home.
So yeah, it was coming, bro. It was coming.
Hey,
Trust.
Working together,
We
mate.
trust each other as a team and operate in a way which provides trust to our
This
community.
is us.
They're talking about the company, I think.
I thought they were talking about our podcast right
I
now.
fucking hope it's not dating.
How can they talk about their company?
Well, because they're trying to pimp out their shitty dating app.
Maybe we should go to Bumble.
Imagine if they were like, actually, they hit like a wave of podcast sponsorships and then they come across this. And they'd be like, change my mind.
How?
Give us a boosted account. Healthy dating for active people.
Wait, go to the next one.
Oh, bro.
Click
This one?
no, the middle one.
I want to hit the statistic, but
No, the guy and the girl.
this.
No, the middle
That.
one.
That.
Yeah. Healthy dating, sponsored by whichever headphone company this is.
Oh, fucking oath. Huh. Our dates are so awesome. We both have headphones because we're both dumb as dog shit.
Because when we run, we don't want to hear each other.
We're just outdoorsy people.
Yeah.
You know? That it's a generic fucking. No, that's not a generic dude. But he's got the big beard.
I think
the-
you need to read the stat out loud for those playing at home because that's
This
pretty
one?
amazing.
Or that one. This one.
The stat down the bottom. Did you know? Amazing stat by Fitify. Did you know?
85% of people who regularly exercise want to find a partner who is equally active. I think you could say 100% and no one would be like, yep, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Because I don't think any person in their right mind has been like, you know what? I just want to lay out this chick that does nothing.
Yeah.
Stays at home, doesn't give a fuck, and just, of course.
No, because then there's that person that goes, oh yeah, I'm probably not one of those because I'm active, but yeah, I'd like to meet someone. If they're not as active as me, not equally as active, that's all right. I'll still be okay with meeting someone.
I don't even know if 85% of people can find someone that. I was just looking up Spotify and found a video of someone reviewing their date. Mr. Tim, drop that in the chat, my good
Yeah,
man, and I will
please.
put that shit on the pod.
Might be worth.
Yo,
yeah,
ba-
yeah,
who
there we
knows?
go.
See, he's
Yeah,
fucking sent it straight
yeah, good
away.
one.
My ninja.
So,
My ninja. Right. Copy. Pasta. Oh, it doesn't work.
oh, you're gonna have to type this
Tim,
in.
can you send it to me on the Facebooks?
In the
We've run
Facebook.
into a slight problem
That's okay.
with.
Really, it doesn't copy paste. Can you?
It does, but because it's Twitch chat, and it's pulling it between two PCs.
That's okay.
But you YouTubed it, right? So I'm gonna try and I'm gonna channel my inner Tim. Go
Bit of fun.
edify.
Dating review.
Date, yeah. Let me know when you send it to me on the.
Need a fitify.
I'll bring up Messenger, Tim. If you can send it to me there, that would be. Oh, you know what? YouTube.b. That Tim might troll us. That could be penises. If it's penises.
I don't think he'd do that, would he?
I think there's a high, strong chance it's penises. Not my first rodeo. While we wait for the link,
You guys are cute.
we've seen it. Is he gonna drop the penis link? Oh, Ashy. Yeah, it's Rick Ashy's trying to rickroll us, you dumb fuck. Yeah, cool, bro. Yeah, all right. Look, even Hashy's getting on board. Fucking no. Okay, that was actually pretty good. See,
Yeah, not bad.
this is where you need internet.
Not bad.
You need internet knowledge. All right. So anyway,
Let's
Fitify.
check. I reckon we should look at Hinges and Bumble's Instas.
I reckon. See, I think Hinge is good for the lesbians, but for
Really?
Hinge is fucking shit. Oh my god, it's kind of the same.
Tag a badass and say nothing. Why don't you just tag yourself then, Pete?
Because I fucking do it all the time.
Sex dating and intimacy. Shy
What is
dating?
this?
What's shy dating?
This thing.
That's an Instagram thing.
Which one?
And welcome to this video on shy dating for Bumble's sex dating.
Fuck off, man.
So, if you consider yourself to be shy, I'm going to teach you how to shine during a date. tips for saying what you want.
Listen to the music.
And how to approach someone when you are just super shy. Maybe you are the quiet one.
I'm annoyed already.
You're not doing
This
much of the
video
talking.
goes for 7 minutes.
Definitely.
She must be the Bumble dating expert.
Even Hashi verifies that Hinge is terrible. For straighties. we do.
Oh, wait, go, up a bit more. It takes guts to work on being a better version of yourself. Oh, 2021 check-in. Checklist.
Check in with a friend. Clear space for new growth. This
Wash your
this
hands.
Instagram sounds like it's directly targeted towards women.
Wear SPF. Oh, didn't think to wear sunscreen. Lucky they mentioned
Ask
it.
for help if you need it. What does that have to do
I
with
think,
dating?
is it like a Are You Okay Day post maybe?
Why can't be there? Oh, sorry for everyone on the potty. It was like a meme picture. Regular orgasms are self-care.
And how about the one that says, the great thing about New Year's resolutions, you've got all year to make them.
Oh, fuck me.
Let's see Hinges.
This is legitimately
Yeah,
like...
you know what? Because what else are they going to post? It's posting about branding.
Matt, just chicks getting railed. Who's just
Hey.
what you want from dating?
It should.
Why is Hinge a black heart? Doesn't mean you're sad afterwards.
No, it's because it's designed to be deleted, so it's got nothing. Hey, that's good branding. That's good branding.
Yeah. If you shit, show nothing. I get it. I
No,
get it.
that's good branding. Hey, what's that? Yeah, click that.
It's fucking
Just click it.
a visitor center. It'll be something retarded.
Also, did you notice 3 of your friends are following this account? Do you know that?
I don't know who the fuck that is. Oh, it's that bitch Abby. Which
Oh.
yeah. Which brings me to the next segment. Oh, I've been waiting for this motherfucker all week. That's almost famous. So I think we got to put that there and change the order around.
It doesn't matter which order they're going, really.
So almost
yeah.
famous is our segment where we're going to look at influencers who say too much and just people who are so fucking far off tilt and have warped sense of influence based on fake numbers and general. So this is the portion of the potty where we're looking at introducing a new segment. It kind of went a bit south and didn't really make too much sense. So I'm going to cut it, but next week we'll have a lot more structured sequence. I'll probably reuse this profile again, I think, but we'll approach it with a lot more concise angle. I tend to ramble quite a bit and it gets a bit kind of sad. So we'll see how we go next week. And I am going to cut the pod there. So this is going to fade straight into an outro. So thanks for listening. And I'll let our outro do the rest. This has been your Irrelevant Platitudes for Friday, the 29th of January.
Episode 0.5.
2021.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. I could probably edit that, but I don't want to.
Don't edit it. It's fine. It's only episode 0.5.
We are your hosts, Peter Bonnici and...
Patricia Bove, here for your Friday night, evening. Thanks for joining us.
And we'll see you same time next week.